Okay. I think we got it. We're gonna see. Uh. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, what's happening here? Return. Hopefully it's live. Let me grab my phone. Um, what does 1 minute left mean? Clear. Come on. What's going on here? You? Am I live? Maybe I'm not live. Not now. Live. Okay, is something not set? Why am I having an issue? My goodness. Oh, hi, Beth. I had to stand up. Hi. I'm trying to bring my live. I'm trying to bring my live up so that I can see you guys chat without having to stand up to see my phone. But here we go. I think I got it. Boop. It takes a minute. Oh, thanks, Maddie. Hi, Laurie. Okay, now let's see. Okay. Well, I thought I would come on because someone had asked last week about. Am I under myself? Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. All right. I had mentioned getting a spending my gift certificate for Hero Arts, and yeah. Oh, thanks, Beth. I'm just gonna pull my window down. It's a little trafficy out there. But anyway, I had been holding off because I had a haul. Well, I guess I'm going to title this Happy Haul because I have Happy Mail that I also received from Elizabeth, and I was holding off because I was going to do them at the same time. So we'll do Elizabeth's first, and then we'll do the Hero Arts stuff. So last week I received a little Happy Mail from Elizabeth, and it's funny because just like the Farm Fresh that one I kind of remember, but this one I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that she said she was sending me something. So first off, she sent this beautiful bee card, which I love. And hey, Linda Gorman. I hope I'm clear. I shut my Wi-Fi off and hopefully I got it. So isn't this adorable? I love it so much. I love it so much. I love that she did the little stitching on it. Oh, I just love everything about it. I love the boho color feel. So, and then she included, this is really cool. I love this. It's a little vellum doily. There's little hearts that go around the edges, and I actually like the ones that didn't come out. I love that. And I got some other size doilies. And look at I don't know if this shows on the camera, but there's like a beautiful little pattern inside the doily, like on the surface in the middle of the doily. Isn't that beautiful? So I got several of those. I got this teeny tiny one and a crocheted one. Oh, I love this so much. And then I got these, oh yeah, little stickers. And I believe it's because I mentioned once probably, well, I love purple. She knows that. But I also grow lilacs. I love them. Oh, yes, I probably did too. So then she sent me some of these, and I think I saw these too on the live, but I forgot that she was sending them to me. So when they came, it was such a sweet surprise. So these are like iron-on appliques, and they're super cool looking. And I don't know as they actual stick. Oh yeah, they do. Oop, get there. Oh, they actually come off. They have the backing on there that actually comes off, and then you iron it on. That's cool. I'm gonna have to try that on paper. See what happens. So I got these. I'm glad that she sent the instructions, and it looks super vintage, like super vintage. Look at that. It just looks vintage, the packaging. So roosters, love that. My kitchen is sunflowers and roosters, so I thought that was so fun. And these, you guys, I think I might include one of these in my daughter's journal, her recipe journal. Aren't they adorable? They are so sweet. More roosters. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. Love these so much. It was so sweet of her. Thank you, Elizabeth. So I'm sure she'll go back and watch the replay. But yeah, love these. Love these so, so much. I just think that they'll look awesome somewhere in on a page in the recipe journal. Yeah, isn't that a fun package, Linda? So sweet. So I received those fun goodies. Oop. I'll try to get it back in there without wrinkling anything. And then there was more. The bag was puffy. I was like, what the heck? I forgot she said she was sending all of this too. See, she even put my name on it. All of the trims that she had gotten at Michael's. And it looks like an Easter package of trim with all the pastels. Just reminds me of Easter. But I think using them individually, you can use them any time of year, right? But oh my goodness, I love these. So fun. So I'm gonna have to incorporate these into some journals. I might even use one of them for a closure. I kind of like this ropish one. I don't think these are long enough for my journal that I'm doing for my daughter because, oh, Lord knows, that thing is getting fat. I know, I noticed. And Beth, I watched your fruit release this morning. Oh my goodness, I love it. I couldn't pick a favorite. I was like, oh my gosh, I love the blueberries. I love the lemons. No, the coconut's my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love the bananas. I am too, Maddie. I like the pastels year round. Okay, and I think I had told you guys that I had ordered, I had won a $50 gift certificate through Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. And I had spent it because a couple of the items that I was interested in and had on my wish list were in the bargain bin, like the last call type thing. And don't look, Maddie. I don't want to be responsible for your spending. So I thought I was trying to hold off until there was something I really, really wanted, you know. And it's not like it was life or death that I needed to have these, but I just really wanted to have them. But anyway, I caved because I wasn't sure. I just didn't have the time, and it was a nuisance to think about having to email them and find out, can I use the gift certificate in 2 parts, or do I have to use it all at once? And I just didn't want to fuss. So I told Willie, couple weeks ago, I'm like, well, I'm caving. I'm spending my gift certificate. So the first thing I got was this stencil, and it's called Layered Stacked Circles Stencil. And oh my goodness, I love this. I love it so much. Oh, good, Maddie. That was so funny. I was like, what? It was my fault for what? And then I was like, oh yeah, the video. I'm glad you were able to find that stamp set because that was part of a monthly kit, my monthly hero kit. And I couldn't remember. And when you mentioned the stamp, and Karen also mentioned the stamp, and I tried looking it up because I thought that I saw it on their website, like individually in their last chance section, but I couldn't find it. So I'm like, darn, it must have sold out. But I think I'm going to stamp some off and send them as Happy Mail. So the next one that I got, it was a background stamp, and it's called Antique Hero Map, bold prints. And look at this. Ooh wee. I love it. This is usually where I sit, down here. Div C. Inky Depths. But isn't that cool? Maddie, I hunted that baby down on Etsy, stamp and die. Oh, that's cool. Isn't this neat? I probably could actually, let me move it to one side because this is what I like to do. So I can take it out maybe with less glare. I feel like I'm seeing a glare on my screen. I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm getting a little excited because last week when I took my walk, I stopped at the mechanic. One of the mechanics that I use is across the street from the trailhead. And I stopped. Oh, I guess it doesn't show on the back, so I guess I have to show you, Shiny. I stopped in and asked about my car, and he was like, bring it in next week and we'll see if we can't fix you up. So I'm so excited to take my car this afternoon down to the mechanics. Hopefully they can do something with it. But isn't this sweet? I just love it. Love it so much. So next time Matt comes up on something, I can I have something to use. So this was another one I found interesting, and it's called, I'm gonna move it over to one side so I can snip it again. I hate fussing with the little sticky edge that you open stuff up on, and I like to be able to just pull things out the side. So this one is called Hole Punch Edge Fancy Dies, and it's just 4 small dies, but look, there's a larger and a smaller version of the squares and then the circles. And we'll cut this out. I want to see, sorry, Mike. I know, Maddie. And, you know, I live in the woods in Maine, so you need to have a car. If I lived in town like I did years ago, thank goodness when my kids were little, we lived pretty much right in town, just a couple streets outside of being in town, where I walked the kids to school, we walked to the groceries, we walked to the laundry. You know, I could just pop them in strollers and we walked everywhere. So I'm going to try to cut these out today because they look so fun. And this one again was called Hole Punch Edge Fancy Dies. And I thought this was really cool. I think this will make a really neat edging if we want to do some of those like stamp faux stamps. So this one is called the Chirp Stamp and Cut. And this was just a last minute whim of a purchase. I just threw it on to bring my balance up because I didn't really see anything that else that was too interesting. So I guess I'll pull the whole thing out so we don't get the glare here. I love birds, and it was a smaller stamp set, and I knew that because I have some Stampin' Cuts. But I have it comes with the coordinating dies for the nest, the eggs, and the two birds. So, so cute. Oh no, maybe it's not the eggs. I think it might be this chick. It looks more like the chick that is popping out of the nest. Might be the one. And look, me making a mess. Yep. It's the eggs with the chick. So, but I thought it was a cute little set. And I knew I would use it a lot with the birds. And especially even the nest. You could just use the nest alone, right? Me too. Me too. I love that. I think we should stamp this off today. Be cool. And the next one, I'm most excited about these. These were the 3 sets that I saw the Going, Gone on, and I was like, but I want those. I don't want them to be gone. So this one is called the Vintage Map and Ledger stamp set. And I love that it comes with all the numbers, some squiggly texture, this kind of ledger with the number time card. I don't know. It's just had some interesting things, and I was like, oh, I really, really like this. And I thought it would be perfect size. It's smaller, but it'll be perfect on things like my stuff for junk journals, like some tags, and I can just make little little fodder pieces. And the map was completely different. This is more of a like an atlas world map with the rounded lines. And if I want an all over look, I can kind of, just move it around. But I think it would be great for collaging and doing a lot of the mixed media stuff. And yeah, isn't that nice, Beth? Yes, exactly, Maddie. Perfect for journals. These 3 sets were all with my junk journaling in mind. So, this one is called Vintage Postmarks and Tickets. Same thing. Lots of little, just, little ornate little pieces, some canceled postage. This kind of, I don't know, maybe this looks like a part of a ledger type thing too, but some little tickets here. So fun. Little punch tickets. So I think this will be a fun one also to use for the journals. Oh, Maddie says, I just sold my car since hubby retired. One car is working out fine. That's awesome. Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been, we've been using just Willys, but I'm just an independent woman. I like having my vehicle, and I like to go. And sometimes, when you lose control in some areas of your life, you try to control other parts of life. And sometimes I have to wait, and I don't like to wait. So this last stamp set, so I think, is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I got 7 items. Because I really think I did good for $50. This one's called Background Texture Strips. And look at these. I got a little bit of everything. I got some solid in there, some scripty script, and then just some plain text and the music. I love it. Love it so much. So I thought these would be fun. Like I said, for journals, these ones were very, journal type, collage type stamps. Yeah, I think I got some great deals too. I mean, a couple of them were like $8, but there were some like these. I think these were like $3 or $4. for the stencils. And this will come out of here. This will go in my stencil book. I don't know if most of you have, I know a lot of junk journalists have great big stencils. I don't. I've said to Tracy many times, I need to get bigger stencils for my gel plate because I like being able to, the thought of covering the whole plate, you know. But a lot of my stencils I get are the 6x6. And this is what I do is I have this little binder, and you can get this. This one was gifted to me, just the binder. I bought all the inserts, but you can get them on Amazon. It's actually called a cookie stencil binder, and these papers are actually for cookie stencils, but they fit the 6x6 stencils perfectly. So, and they're double-sided. So you get like this one side, and then you have, it's like 2 pouches in there, and there's a middle, and this one's stuck. I must have had a stencil in there that at one time had some adhesive spray, or I put it away wet. Let me see if I can find one better. Good gracious. Okay, so you can see like this one pouch, it has all, and it fits multiples because this is a layering stencil. So there's 3 stencils on this side and 1 on this side. So it holds a lot of stencils. And it wasn't very expensive at all. See, this is, and I put little labels because I picked a bunch of little file folder labels or file labels up at the thrift store. Anytime I see any kind of packaging like that for office supplies, I grab them because it's great for things like this. So I put a little label and mark it where it's from. And these are Hero Arts, LDRS, and this one's Hero Arts, but I think I'll start a new one and insert it right here for this Hero Arts. But yeah, pretty cool, right? So much fun. I can't wait to see what you do with them. I know, me either, Beth. I'm excited. Maddie says she organizes her stencils the same exact way. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and you put a sample in. Oh, that's an even more great idea. I love that. Oh, come on, get in there. There we go. I should do that. That's a great idea. Then I'll know, you know, because sometimes I pull one out and I'm like, where did that go? Where did I see? Oh, right here, Hero Arts. And that's Altenew. But it's getting chunky. It is getting chunky. So maybe we'll try using this. Maybe I'll pull out. I'll leave this open so I can see. My desk is a hideous mess. Let's just say that. Yesterday I was organizing because I went to the basement. I think, Maddie, you were in Desiree's live yesterday morning. I went to the basement and pulled a 3-drawer file cabinet out and brought it up. So I have all these scraps from drawers that I had to empty because I got rid of one of those plastic bins that have the drawers. And on the top of it, it had a spot for hanging files, but it just wasn't efficient. And I told Willie, I'm like, I have that file cabinet downstairs and it only has 1 drawer that's full of things. And it was like a walk down memory lane when I opened it because I put it all in a box that I have to sort through. But I brought the file cabinet up. I emptied all of the things. It was just a day of organizing. And then I told him, I'm like, I'm so tired and I'm like wiped out. Like, what did I do today? Oh yeah, that's what I did today. I'm going to cut this down. I also looked online. So this is what's provoked me to give myself a stipend each month, Maddie, is that there's things like this, my cutter blades. I need to replace them. I also need to replace the plates on my Empress. And those are expensive. So I think I've decided on $20 a month to give myself because, I don't work. My budget is very small. And looking for a block. If I want bigger ticket items, I think this is what I was telling Willie yesterday. I think bigger ticket items, what I will do is just save. I will say, okay, I need this. I need these plates. They're $80. So, I put aside $20 a month, and in 4 months I can purchase them. And I was thinking with things that are just like maybe stamps that I see or dies, it'll give me time. If they cost more, it'll give me time to think about, do I really, really need that? Or do I still want it after I've accumulated, the money to purchase it? Does that make sense? Yes. Oh, your binder is 7x9, a little larger. Yeah, I have some of my larger ones kind of poke out the spot in my drawer at my standing station with my larger tools. And Maddie also says, I made a dent in organizing yesterday working on the disaster I call my craft room. Yeah, my craft room is always a disaster. I think I was watching Gail Augustinelli. She posted a video of her desk and what was like in within reach of her desk, which, oh my gosh, I love watching her craft room videos. Her craft room is amazing, and I wish I had an open concept like that. I do. I have a really large room. I'm not complaining. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Flo. Welcome in. Hi, Brett. Good morning. It was a nice weekend. We finally got some sun yesterday. It was rainy on Saturday and rainy last week. So this week looks like it's pretty dry. So yeah, I hope you had a good weekend as well. And I hope you have a good week. Dawn, I have that stamp set, Flo says. Do you? That's awesome. This was the stamp set. One of the things that I got with the gift certificate that I won on the Scrapbook and Cards Today site. Occasionally, I get an email from them saying, you won. And I'm like, ooh, how fun.
I should take the call. It would be hilarious. My cousin Troy is calling. Oh, I love the eggs, but I could see that I went a little heavy on one side. I think that was me. User error. Oh, I guess I do look. So, isn't that sweet? Look at that. I love it. I can foresee myself using this a lot. How much was it? You know what? Maddie, check your outs because hereabouts they're having that big sale right now. Sound is off for you. Uh-oh. Oh, sound is off for you. Laurie says, have fun, Dawn, have fun, get a gift card for your son's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your son, Laurie. Unless someone else wants to go for me. Were we just hacked? Okay, hold on. Let me try. Can you hear me now? robot voice? It sounds like you're about to ask me for ransom and not. That's so funny. Is it better? Did we come back? Let me know. I sound like Darth Vader. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna blame Troy. I'm gonna blame my cousin Troy for this. Something is wrong with the sound. Mechanical voice. Okay. That is so weird. Okay, how's that? Oh, fool. Turn your mic off and back on. I did. I'm Natty. Natty sounding in live. So it's still doing it? So it's not any better. Does that mean no, it's not better? Oh no. Okay, let me see if I can. It's scary. Oh no. Okay. Alright, hold on folks. I will